Also attended another workshop that was the Starbucks Effect by Peter Mary, which was actually open to a lot of people, and that actually came later in my training. I would say that workshop was probably in 2009 or 2010, somewhere, in the last couple of years. And right after that, because of the Starbucks Effect, which was presented by Peter Mary, I love what he brought. The presentation was really good. So I signed up for his bigger course, which was the professional process. This was more of learning how to do things professionally. The whole process from the sales to the consultation. Oh, excuse me. To the event and to the follow-up. So it was the whole process. He gave a good another 3-day seminar, and I was able to learn a lot about emceeing, a lot about taking care of the clients and following up and keeping up with them. Another experience to where I saw how the DJs here in the Houston area weren't really interested in bettering themselves. From here, that course was given in Dallas, and from Houston. Even though a lot of people say they like Peter Mary and say they support him, there was only 2 DJs that showed up in Dallas to do the training. It was myself and another good friend of mine, DJ Yogi, he does a lot of Indian parties, and that's what he concentrates on, especially weddings. So besides all those seminars, I've also taken some DVD training, online training. I try to read up and see what's going on. Facebook is another good source of keeping up with the world, keeping up with what other DJs are doing. Nowadays, uplighting is very big. A lot of DJs do that. It's more of an upgrade to the service. Uplighting and monogram service, and also provide the photo booth service. So going back to my original story, my main focus has always been in Hispanic entertainment, or being able to combine the mixture of Spanish and English music. So I want to kind of finish off here with a little story and just where everything has taken me. Most of the time when I meet with clients, they come to me because they want that mixture. They want, I've attracted what I wanted to focus on early on. Obviously, I've changed my website since, but I remember the first non-Hispanic couple that came to me, and this was about in 2007 that they came to me, and their wedding wasn't for about another year. So most of the time when I meet with couples, I try to figure out through conversation, through music selection, which one is the Hispanic, or which one has a Hispanic background, or maybe parents that are coming in from out of town. This particular couple, we did our meeting, and that never showed up. So I was like, okay, I wanted to find out why they had selected me, because they had already done the contract on our first meeting, but I still hadn't heard anywhere where any of them were of Hispanic background. So I was thinking, okay, how do I ask them without being, without crossing any boundaries? If anybody in their family is Hispanic, or just to get to that point, to ask them. So I just pretty much asked them, so what brought you to our services, or what brought you to me? And they were saying, well, we like your professionalism, we want the master of ceremonies, and they kept telling me that, but still nothing about what they wanted, or why they chose me, or where the Hispanic came in. So I had to be a little bit more forward. So I said, It didn't bother you that I am advertising as a bilingual master of ceremonies, or that I am geared more towards Latin parties? They're like, no, we've gotten to know you. We know that you play different music, and so no, that was never an issue. So it was just a kind of like me realizing, like, I can also provide the services not only for bilingual parties, but also just there's a lot of people out there that are they want the all-American parties that haven't been able to find a good DJ that plays good music for them, or provides that professional appearance and professional master of ceremonies. What do you call it? The elegant look, or the MC appearance. So that was interesting to find out. This is a few years ago, so obviously since then I've changed my website to also incorporate not only bilingual events, which I still specialize in, and I still think I'm one of the best DJs that are going to be able to provide that master of ceremony service along with a good mixture of music. And so yeah, that was an eye-opening experience. We had their event, they had a great time. The other reason I mentioned that is because there is one DJ in particular here in the Houston area that has gone around to coordinators and other event professionals, and I guess to gain their trust, to gain their business, he's telling them that I'm only a Latino DJ, that I only play Spanish music, that I don't know any of the English music, which if he had taken the chance to find out who I am, I mean, he would have known that I've grown up here in the United States, grown up with ever since the 80s music, 90s music, and throughout, just music radio stations. I've learned about the 70s and earlier music, so it's, pretty much it's interesting to hear how other DJs win the respect of other wedding professionals. So that's what I have today. Just wanted you to find out how I got to where I am today, as far as some of the bigger steps along the way, what my goal was, what my vision was, and everything leading up to who I am today. So that's where I'm going to cut it today. I want to wish you a wonderful day, and I want to wish you happy planning. Thank you.